This is going to be a rough one, but even still, here we go. If you read the Old Testament closely, you'll notice a pattern. Every time the people of God found themselves in a land not their own, whether by captivity or calling, the wise always honored those in authority. Not once did they worship corrupt kings, but they gave honor. Joseph served Pharaoh with excellence. Daniel, even after being thrown into the lion's den, said, "O king, live forever." Why? Because they understood God allows these men in authority. Honor wasn't about the man, it was about the God who put him there. Even Jesus, standing before Pilate, said, "You would have no authority over me unless it had been given to you from above." The King of Kings still acknowledged earthly authority. He didn't revile, he didn't mock, he submitted to the will of the Father with honor. But today, we live in a culture where dishonor is the default. People tear down leaders with their mouths and then claim to be wise. But the Bible calls that foolishness. And here's the truth. Using your platform to lead your audience in constant ungrateful complaining does not bring glory or honor to the Lord. Your whining doesn't make you wise. It exposes your cunning. It reveals a heart more interested in stirring division than submitting to God. Some will say, "Well, we're in exile." Well, maybe so, but many weren't dragged here. You were born in the land that God chose for you, and yet many walk in open dishonor, cursing the very place that God planted them. We're called to be different, like Joseph, like Daniel, like Jesus. You don't have to agree with everything, but you do have to honor. Not because they deserve it, but because God commands it. Honor isn't weakness, it's wisdom. And wisdom still speaks. I tell my kids all the time, every day is a school day. You can learn something every day. What have you learned today?